Hey, yardy harby hearties. Why did I start here? This was going to be a surprise. Forget the latest seconds. Hey, yardy harby hearties. Let's pretend this is the beginning. Ta-ta! That's still technically the beginning. I've been working a little bit on this. I made one of the sides as I said I would. I have some fancy stuff in my pockets. I think I showed you this the last time, the tools. Yes, I did. This is almost, wow, this is almost out. Need to change that. Fortune 3 on shovel is horrible. All I get is flint. Like, I've 8 gravel and 35 flint. Don't like it. But we can try this out. I've actually wired up it for one direction. Yardy har, matey. So let's try. I haven't tried as a multiplayer this version of the elevator, so this is the first time. What? It did take me up. It did. It was a little bit jerky, I would say, but it definitely worked. So that's very nice. So let's hop down and actually tell him that I'm recording. It's an elevator. And this is all the redstone. This is the main piston control for these 4 pistons down here. You can hop up to the other side. This is a 2-tick pulse, so we get the right timing for these 2 pistons. And then it's the second piston activation with another 1-tick pulse this time, so it will spit out the blocks. These are regular pistons and these are sticky pistons. We can actually... If we do this and middle click, it will say that this is a sticky piston, this is a sticky piston, this isn't, this is. So this is a pulse generator, a multi-pulse generator. It will actually make a pulse for as long as this input is turned on. And this is the standard 1.5 timer, and this is the wire going up to the button. So we can take a look from down here how the redstone works. Let's see, the button is actually here. I can't left click the buttons anymore, that's nice. I think that's an old thing that I just haven't been very observative about. So we'll take that. And we can look at these pistons first because they are the most interesting. So you can see, it's a little bit laggy, but you can see. Now this piston is the first action. It pushes up the sand pillar and then goes down. And at that time this piston is updated, and since it's powered at the very same time, or 1 tick after, but that doesn't matter because it's a 2-tick pulse and it's the update that makes it pull out and grab this middle block. So that's the second movement. The third movement is this 1-tick pulse going through this piston into that block, powering this piston and pushing this one over, and another one is falling down. You annoying boy. And over here we have, this is generating the short pulse that it's needed for this interaction to work. This is generating all the separate pulses. We can actually press this again and you will see. And this is constantly on, but the signal is going around making this pulse. I wonder if I have it a little bit too loud, but we'll see. And this is just the timer keeping the thing on for long enough, and there are 12 blocks in this. And if it's done and it hasn't gone up to the max height, it will stop moving altogether, but this is just 11 blocks tall, so it won't reach all the way to the moment where the pistons can't push anymore, so it kind of derps out. And if you would like to go all 13 blocks up, you would need 2 more blocks in this thing, or maybe 3, I can't really remember. But that's it anyway. If you would like a tutorial on this, you'll have to message me. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it because it's only half of the circuit. This is only half. We have another half to build on this side, but I'm gonna do that off camera, and we're gonna combine those two, and we're gonna have a button to do this for us, to change from going up one way and down the other and the opposite, and we'll also have to try the going down. So I'm not gonna build the rest on camera because I suck at it, and if you want to have a better understanding of how it actually works, you will have to tell me to make a tutorial, and I will do that. So I'm gonna take a quick sleeping break. That's not said. And I will see you in a few seconds. So I did go ahead and I built it, and now I've been searching for faults for maybe an hour. I have to get back to this redstoning business. But anyways, it does seem to work pretty well now that I've finished it. Let's take a test ride up and then a test ride down. It will of course be going up and down in the same shaft. It does look derpy, but I have yet to fall into the sand and die, which hopefully won't happen. So we'll try to go down as well. It should bring us down. Oh, is this the first time I'm gonna die? On camera as well? No, I won't. Yeah, it does that when you fall out, but it figures out what is actually going on quite quickly. I imagine if I would have more lag, I would probably not be as fine. But you can see I can go back up and take the other to go down. So you can always go up or down with this elevator, which is really nice. And this button is simply wired downward. I won't show you that wiring because it's not interesting. It's a torch tower, but you may want to see this. It's a redstone dust on this, and the rest is very cramped. This is what you've seen before. It's simply added a redstone line that goes across over there. We can also jump up, and you will see that the redstone tower is coming down from there and activating this block, which is the key. The other line also activates this block. That turns off this torch. Turn on these two torches, both toggling the T flip-flop we have right here and trying to send a signal through. So what this will do, it will alternate. Let's actually get a button and I'll show you what it does. We can place, oh, I actually have a button here already, and we'll just activate this redstone line above, and you might be able to see what is really going on. I had a problem. I succeeded in putting an extra block in one of these hoppers, which totally threw everything off. But let's try this. You will see the signal goes through to this side, and it will flip-flop on one side. This is again the exact same thing as you saw before on this side, just alternating the other way. And if we press it again, you will see that it toggles to this side, and the block is now here to activate this side again. Now there is no spam protection as of yet, so if people double click the button. I don't know what happens. So if you click it and then click in the middle, I don't know what happens. Probably both works at the same time. Yep, all the pistons are firing all the time, breaking the sand, which isn't too much of a problem, I think. You can just take the sand and go up with it and place it in one of the shafts, and it will figure itself out probably. I'm not really sure. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I have extra sand. Extra sand goes here. So let's see if it's going to go up or down. It's gonna go, yeah, that was the right to be up and the right to be down. And this will go down, this will go up, and everything works fine. So we have the entrance to the theme park ready. Now we're not gonna do the first actual ride or game or whatever we'd like to call it. Button. Button goes in secret redstone chest, which is no longer secret. But anyway, we have our friend Fancy. No, Tate. Elevator done. I'm just gonna tell him that it looks derpy. Right. But yeah, we have done other stuff as well as a community. Some of us, most of us, we were quite a few people. We mapped out the entire area around this place, around the Mount Olympus. Let's see, maybe I can make it over there. Yes, I can. We have also built this, which is going to be the central of Mount Olympus, and Mount Olympus is this mountain. Obviously, which is going to be the very central location of the spawn. There is some discussions about whether or not we're going to call this spawn or what it's going to be. We might call it the town, but it's basically the central area. And this is a map of the entire area around here. This should be something like this. No, it's this map, or yeah, I think it's about this map, not really the entire map. It's probably this part of it. So this is the biggest map, but we have the second biggest map here. So it's not 100% accurate, as you can see. We amplified parts. So this is Tate's Island, I think. This would be our area. No, this would be the river, and this would be kind of our area down here. It's not 100% accurate. This is the ocean down to the bottom right and bottom top. This big patch up here, we have a lake here, and some here. I think someone's over here. Sleep in a sec. Oh yeah, it's almost night again. It's night all the fucking time. It's night all the time. Soon. But that's basically what we've been doing. We took hours to find this place as the center of Mount Olympus. It took ages and ages and ages to all come to terms with what we agreed was the center. Let's see, do we have anything here? No, we don't. So that's what I've been doing today in the world of Minecraft. And Running for Fourth asked if he could build his hole in a wall here. But it seems like he set up a permanent place, which is not gonna go well with our archery range, which I plan to have here. And he even built a pond. And we're gonna go to bed. So he might be moving soon or later, or we might build this archery range somewhere else. But yeah, we'll actually cut it here. I think 15 minutes is okay to listen to me ramble. I'm actually gonna ride this elevator just because it's so derpy. Hopefully it isn't too loud for you. That would be sad. I can fill this up now. But yeah, that should be it for now. Oh my god, it's so derpy. Let's see if I can turn around. Nope. Have to wait for it to get up. But yeah, next time, well, what we need to do first before we start building these rides or games, we need some kind of food supply really urgently. I have my pirate's pumpkin pie. I think I have some food left. And I'm not using my elevator. I knew it. No one's ever going to use it because it's slow. Or slower than walking anyway. But we have some pumpkin pie left. Maybe we should use chickens as our supply. I do think we have quite a lot of flint. Flint? Flint? 39. Well, that's not super much. I did change my shovel, got super lucky on the first enchant and got a efficiency 4 on breaking 3 without fortune, which is horrible to have on a shovel in my opinion. So maybe next time we'll make some food or maybe some sugarcane farm, some kind of farm. I think it's planned to have a farm area, but I'm not sure what that is going to be. So we might just put a chicken machine in the back of our house here, so we can have some proper food, because we don't have that. I want to have this limited supply somewhere, wherever I put it down here. And I'd like to not run out of food suddenly. But that will be it for this time. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to click the like button. And I shall see you although next time. Also, if you didn't like the episode, feel free to put a dislike and tell me why. That is more important than disliking. Why you didn't like it. I hope you like this new change of pace, and I shall say goodbye for now. For real this time. Farewell.